Hello and welcome back to a new video. Today we're going to do another food review, trying the new Root and Soul range, which are exclusive to Tesco. I'll just give you a bit of a background because they've not been in store for long. The British supermarket chain Tesco has introduced its latest ready meal range, with a plant-forward collection of vegetable-based meals with quality ingredients and a sharp brand identity. The 12-strong product range of meat-free meals is made from plant-based ingredients, including pulses, grains and vegetables, and it targets people who wish to reduce their meat intake without compromising on flavour. I've picked up 5 of them. You'll see a pan over now of all the dishes that we picked up. Obviously there's 12 in the range, so this is just really what we could find in our local Tesco. I think let's just get started. We're actually having this for breakfast. It smells very paprika-y. Root and Soul numero 1, we have the flame-seared peppers with smoked paprika potatoes and chickpeas. And I do love how this opens up like that. So this one says flame-seared red peppers to create a smoky flavour paired with earthy potatoes roasted in garlic and paprika. The rich and smoky tomato sauce is combined with potatoes and tangy feta. It's good as a main or a side dish.
Oh, that was lash.
Is it?
Yeah.
That is really tasty.
It's good, isn't it? You got the smokiness coming from the paprika, which is really nice, but also because you got like the charred red peppers in there, it's adding another layer to the smokiness. And I think the chickpeas work just to bulk it out a bit. The potatoes are really nice, and that little sprinkle of cheese just pulls it off. It's quite rich. It reminds me of like a shakshuka, but with no eggs and with potatoes instead of bread. That's kind of the vibe this is giving.
It's really well seasoned as well.
Yeah.
The potatoes aren't hard. I was thinking they might be like, because we cooked this in the oven, it's around 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Sometimes in ready meals, potatoes can be a bit hard, but they're really soft, and they even taste like they've been like roasted. Peppers are really soft, and the cheese as well is quite punchy.
I think if you're not a fan of feta, it does carry quite a lot of feta flavour.
That is delightful.
Can't criticise that. I've got to give it a 5 out of 5.
Tastes like something homemade. It doesn't taste like a ready meal. I would happily have this for dinner. To be honest, there's not a huge amount of chickpeas. It is quite a lot of potato. So I don't really know. How much protein is in it? Yeah, there's not a huge amount of protein in this. There's only like just over 9 grams. I'd probably add something to this to beef up the protein.
That's right, Joe Wicks.
Otherwise it's not going to be filling enough, I don't know. Taste and flavour wise, I'd probably give this a 5 out of 5. Next up, we have the paprika roasted butternut squash with cannellini bean and white wine stew. And this one says it's garlic, lemon and oregano roasted butternut squash wedges with cannellini bean, cavolo nero and pecorino cheese sprinkled in a white wine stew. This one looks a bit more appetizing.
This one got 12 grams of protein.
These are really hearty dishes, I would say
Yeah.
they are.
Less enamoured by this one, but that's because I'm not a fan of the cavolo nero. I find it
It's a bit fibrous, isn't it?
really fibrous.
It does add a bit of good texture, like the cavolo nero adds a bit of crunch other to what could be a little bit like a mushy dish.
Yeah.
I think the flavour is still nice, but I don't like it as much as that one. It does
You
taste...
got scared because there was a bag of it.
Yeah. Like, I am getting the white wine stew. I'm not really getting the pecorino flavour coming through.
There's pecorino on this. Can't get that.
And also the butternut squash. It is cooked through, but it could be softer in my opinion. I would probably give this one a 3.5. Not in love with this.
Not as good, but not bad, I would say. I would say that this one's got... It's just not doing it for me in the same way.
This one tastes healthier.
Yeah.
Like, it's like... I'd have to sort of force this down a little bit. Whereas the other one felt like I was eating something decadent.
The more I eat it, the more I dislike it as well, which is never a good sign.
Yeah.
I would give this probably a 3.
It is lunchtime the following day and we are starving.
Starving.
And we are going to try the remaining 3 of this range. Numero 3, we've got the courgette and cavolo nero with creamy white wine braised lentils. This is a risotto-inspired green lentil mix braised with lemon zest, creme fraiche, cream fraiche, white wine and parsley, topped with sliced and seasonal roasted courgettes, steamed cavolo nero and a sprinkle of tangy and feta crumb. God, they love cavolo nero, don't they?
Yeah, it doesn't look the most appealing. It looks a bit...
It smells really good though. I'm getting like a white wine...
Yeah, it smells nice, but it does look very gruely. See? I thought it was going to be worse.
Not a huge amount of flavour to it. Nothing to dislike either. Courgette's a little bit sloppy.
I can taste like the white wine braised lentils quite nice.
Cavolo Nero's not crunchy in this. It's quite nice. I
It's a lot
prefer it in
softer.
this. It's quite comforting to eat. You could have it as a meal or as a side dish, but this is really small for a meal.
Really
This
small
one
for a
feels
meal,
like a-
and don't really know what to do with the side. Feels like almost a pie filling.
It's saying that there's feta on here, but I'm not getting any of that.
No.
I'd probably give it a 3 again. I feel like it's pretty average. I feel like I could make something myself out of courgette and lentils and it would be nicer. What would you give it?
I agree. I think 2.5 probably. It's
Okay.
very forgettable. It's not that nice.
I can't even talk because we're so hungry.
Right, what's next?
We've just been on an hour and a half walk, and you know when you come back and you just feel weak. That's how we're feeling. In case anyone was wondering, because we said how much protein was in the other meals. So in that courgette one, there's 15.6
Oh,
grams of protein.
That's actually quite a...
I guess because
quite
of
a
the
bit.
lentils, there's quite a
Yeah.
lot of lentils in there.
Next on the menu, we have the 10% broccoli and mange tout with an aromatic black bean dressing. This is a black bean and chili dressed trio of 10% broccoli, cabbage and mange tout on a bed of jasmine rice and red quinoa infused with ginger. I don't know whose job it is to come up with these descriptions, but I feel like I would really like to do that.
This one has 13.5 grams of protein.
Right.
This one looks and smells really tasty.
Yeah.
Lots of different vegetables in this one as well.
I can get a bit of everything, but there's so
It's
much
quite hard
in
to
there.
eat this one with a spoon, I think.
Yeah. But Frost would refuse to eat anything if it's not with a spoon at the minute.
Oh, I knew you were going to do that. Just lean over.
The bit that I had just had quite a bit of a kick to it.
Mmm.
I like that this one comes with like rice and quinoa, so like bulks it up a bit. This one feels more substantial.
Not sure if I'm getting black bean flavour though.
Nice heat on this one though. That's what I like about this one.
I like all the textures in this one. It's got lots of different vegetables in there.
I was just thinking the
The
exact
grain
same.
is really nice. All of the vegetables are cooked really nice. It's got like a spicy warmth to it. I'm not necessarily getting like a black bean flavour,
No.
but I do really enjoy the flavour. I would eat this more of as a lunch. It feels very lunchtime for me. I don't think I would just have this for dinner. Like, it needs something else with it, which obviously we're finding with everything. And considering these are like £4.75, I think, full price, I think you could probably get a better value ready meal. I will say that on the ingredients list, all of these meals, they don't have like any rubbish in or additives. It's all like whole ingredients. I do like that one.
Yeah, I do.
I think I'm going to give that one a 4 out of 5.
Yeah.
It is the final ready meal, and this is the cumin roasted cauliflower and warming chana sag masala. It says this is roasted tandoori inspired marinated cauliflower on a base of sag and chickpea masala. So this sounds really good. Also, thank you for watching it this far. If you have, please subscribe to the channel. We'll be given a summary of what we think at the end, so stay tuned.
The last one, and our journey is nearly over with the root and soul.
I know. I don't feel that sad about that.
No, neither do I.
It's not that I've
nice.
not, it's not that I've not enjoyed it. It's just we're finding that they're not very filling. Yesterday, we like at lunchtime because we had this for breakfast. We got a rotisserie chicken and just like shoved it in our mouths because we were craving protein so much. I was like, I need some meat.
Yeah.
This one is the cumin roasted cauliflower and warming chana sag masala. Now,
I'm
this
excited by
sounds like
this
it's
one.
going to be good.
This one's a little bit saucy as well.
Protein in this one is 13.1
There's
grams.
loads of like chickpeas in here. It's a bit saucy. You got a big old chunk of cauliflower there. Loads of spinach in here. It smells like a ready meal tikka masala.
The cauliflower's got a nice char on it as well, which we liked.
Mmm.
I'm disappointed by
Are
that.
you?
Yeah. I didn't think that that's got that much flavour. And I feel like it's not got enough seasoning.
I don't know. I just had a bit with like the charred cauliflower.
That bit was a bit better than my first mouthful.
Some of you got pops of like chili in there as well and cumin seeds. I quite like this.
Actually, the more I eat it, the more I'm getting into it. It is nice. It's not mind-blowing.
No.
But the cauliflower is nice and tender. It's got a char to it. You're definitely getting an assortment of spices coming through.
It's not just like generic curry flavour. I can taste a little bit of the cumin. You can see some of the seeds in there actually as well, which implies that like, you know,
It's a
it's
nice...
a decent mix. It's got
Yeah.
a nice,
It's got a nice texture on it. Again, it's more of
yeah.
a side dish. So calling these ready meals to me is a bit misleading.
I'm going to round this one up with a 4 out of 5.
Yeah, I'm gonna say a 4 out of 5. Probably similar to the one before.
Yeah.
I would get it again, but not full price.
I think this range does deliver on like a healthier ready meal. My issue with it is that nothing in you feels like a meal. Nothing is
I feel
substantial.
like a lot of thought has gone into this range, and it's been designed really well. I really love the packaging, and I love the name and the concept and everything. And I appreciate what it's trying to do, but I don't know if the meals themselves are filling enough
Yeah.
to warrant being called a ready meal, and they very much do feel like side dishes. So I'm a little bit disappointed on that front. Overall, though, I have enjoyed trying them.
Yeah. It's nice to see something new in the supermarkets that's not full of shit.
Very that. I'd be interested to know if anyone else has tried this range, or if they're going to after watching this video. If you've enjoyed the video, hit the thumbs up button, comment below, and subscribe to the channel if you're new.
Leave a cauliflower emoji.
Is there a cauliflower emoji?
If there is, leave one below.